Welcome, good Marcellus. Have you had quiet guard?
No, not stirring. Has this thing appeared to you tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy, and will not let the league take hold of him. Therefore, I have entreated him along with us to watch the minutes of this night, that if again this apparition come, he may approve our eyes and speak to it.
Tush, tush, 'twill not appear.
Sit down a while.
He's greatly off. Look where it comes again!
The same figure of the king that's dead.
Thou art a scholar. Speak to it, Horatio.
Where art thou that usurps this time of night? Together with that fair and warlike form in which the king of buried Denmark did sometimes march. By heaven, I charge thee, speak!
It is offended.
See, it stops away. Stay. Speak. Speak, I charge thee, speak!
He's gone and will not answer.
How now, Horatio? You tremble and look pale. Is not this something more than fantasy?
Is it not like the king?
As thou art to thyself.
Thus twice before, and at this dead hour, hath he gone by our watch.
In scope of my opinion, this bodes some strange eruption to our state. Let me impart what we have seen this night to young Hamlet. This spirit dumb to us will speak to him.
Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, and that it is us befitted to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe. Yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we with wisest sorrow think on him, together with remembrance of ourselves. Therefore, our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, have we, as 'twere with a defeated joy, taken to wife. Nor have we herein barred your better wisdoms, which have freely gone with this affair along. To all our thanks. And now, Laertes, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is it?
My dread lord, the leave in favor to return to France.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord. I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take thy fair hour, Laertes. Time be fine. But now, my cousin, Hamlet and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, but I have that within which passes show. These but the trappings and the suits of woe.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark. Do not forever with thy valid lids speak for thy noble father in the dust. Thou know'st 'tis common. All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Aye, madam, it is common.
If it be, why seems it so particular with thee?
Seems, madam, nay, it is, I know not seems.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these morning duties to your father. But you must know, your father lost a father. That father lost his, and the survivor bound in filial obligation for some turn to do obsequious sorrow. But to persevere in obstinate condolement, 'tis unmanly grief. We pray you, think of us as a father, for let the world take note. You are the most immediate to our throne, and with no less nobility of love than that which dearest father bears his son, do I impart toward you. As for your intent in going back to school in Wittenberg, it is most retrograde in our desire. we beseech you to remain here in the cheer and comfort of our hide, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
Let not thy mother lose her prayers, Hamlet. I pray thee, stay with us. Go not to Wittenberg.
I shall in all my best obey you, madam.
Why, 'tis a loving and fair reply, be as ourselves in Denmark. But madam, come away.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew.
Or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter.
Oh God.
How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it! Oh, fie! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed, things rank and gross in nature possesses it merely, that it should come to this but 2 months dead.
Nay, not so much, not 2.
So excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother that he might not teem the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth, must I remember? Why, she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on. And yet, within a month, let me not think on it.
Frailty, thy name is woman. O God, a beast that once discourse of reason would have mourned longer. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Within a month she married. O most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets.
It is not, nor cannot, come to good.
Would break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
I am glad to see you well, Horatio. Or do I forget myself?
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
What is your affair in Elsinore? We'll teach you to drink deep ere you depart.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I prithee do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. The funeral's baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. My father. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king your father.
The king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while till I may deliver this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, as the winds give benefit and convoys assisted, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, hold it fashioned in a toy and blood. Forward, not permanent. Sweet, not lasting. The perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more.
No more but so?
Think it no more. Perhaps he loves you now, but you must fear. His greatness weighed, his will is not his own. For on his choice depends the safety and health of his whole state. Then weigh what loss your honor may sustain, if with too credent ear you list his songs, or you lose your heart, or your chaste treasure open to his unmastered importunity. Fear it, Julia. Fear it, my dear sister.
I shall be effective this good lesson. Keep his watchman to my heart.
Most humbly, stay too long, but hear my father.
Yet here, Laertes, abort, for shame. And this precept in thy memory look. Thou character, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst not be false to any man. Farewell. My blessing season this in thee.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
Go, your servant's attend.
Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
What is it, Ophelia, he has said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Well bethought.
He hath of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affections? You speak like a grave girl. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
This is for all. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment leisure as to give words or talk to the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
The air bites shrewdly. What hour now?
I think it lacks of 12.
No, it is struck.
Indeed, I heard it not. Look, my lord, it comes.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. King, Father, Royal Dane, oh answer me! Let me not burst in ignorance, but tell why thy canonized bones, burst in death, have burst their cerements.
Beckons you to go away with it. Do not go. No, by no means.
It will not speak, then will I follow it?
My lord, what if it tempt you toward the flood, my lord, and there assume some other horrible form, which might deprive your sovereignty of reason, and draw you into madness?
It waits me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
You shall not go, my lord. Hold off your hands. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. I say away. Go on, I'll follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination.
Something has brought him into the state of Denmark.
Speak, I'll go no further.
When I, to sulphurous and tormenting flames, must render up myself, lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak. I am bound to hear.
If thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder? Murder most foul, strange, and unnatural. Haste me to know it, that I, with wings as swift as meditation, may sweep to my revenge. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard and the serpent stung me, so the whole year of Denmark is by a forged process of my death, frankly.
But know thou, noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life, now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, mine uncle.
Aye, that incestuous adulterate beast would frequently be.
Sleeping within my orchard, as my custom of the afternoon. Upon my secure hour, thy uncle stole with juice of curse in heaven on in a vial.
And in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distillment, which holds such enmity with blood of man.
That swift as quicksilver it courses through, and with a sudden vigor it doth toss it and curve the thin and wholesome blood.
Thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen, at once dispatched.
Cut off even in the blossoms of my sin. No wedding you made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head.
If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. But howsoever thou pursuest this act, take not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother oft.
Remember thee? Aye, thou poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe, remember thee. Yea, I'll wipe away all trivial fond records, and thy commandment, all alone, shall live within the book and volume of my brain. Oh,
one may smile and be a villain. So, Uncle, there you are. Remember me. I have sworn it.
My lord? My lord!
Lord Hamlet, how is my noble lord?
What news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, my lord. Tell it.
There's never a villain living in all Denmark. But he's an errant knave.
There needs no ghost, my lord. Come from the grave to tell us this.
Why, right, you are either right. And so, without more circumstance at all, I hold it fit that we shake hands and part.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I'm sorry they offend you. Pardon.
But there's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, there is Horatio, and much offense too. Touching this vision here, if it is an honest ghost, then let me tell you, for your desire to know what is between us, or master says you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars, and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, not I, my lord.
Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword,
My lord, we have sworn already.
never to speak of this that you have seen. Swear by my sword.
Oh, day and night. But this is wondrous strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, you did welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than I've dreamt of in your philosophy.
I swear.
Return spirit.
So, my friends, with all my love I do command me to you, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.
How now, Ophelia? What's the matter?
Alas, my lord, I have been so frightened.
With what?
My lord, I was sewing in my chamber. Lord Hamlet, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
My lord, I do not know.
What said he?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. Then goes he to the length of all his arm, and with his other hand thus o'er his brow, he falls to such perusal of my face, as he would draw it. Long stayed he so, at last a little shaking of mine arm. He raised a sigh so hideous and profound, as it did seem to shatter all his bulk and end his being. That done, he lets me go.
Have you given him any hard words as of late?
No, my good lord, but as you did command, I did repel his fetters and denied his access to me.
That hath made him mad. Come, go we to the king. This must be known.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? What it should be for than his father's death, I cannot dream of. I entreat you both, that being of so young days brought up with him, to draw him on to pleasures, and to gather whether aught, to us unknown, afflicts him thus. That opened lies within our remedy.
For the supply and profit of our hope, your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
We both obey, and here give up ourselves in the full bed to lay our service freely at your feet to be commanded.
Thanks, Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
Heavens make our presence and our practices pleasant and helpful to him.
I, amen.
I do think that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that, that I do long to hear.
I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad, I call it, for to find true madness, what is to be nothing else but mad.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear, I use no art at all. That he is mad. 'Tis true, 'tis pity. Mad, let us grant him then, and now remains that we find the very cause of this effect. I have a daughter, and, how whilst she is mine, hath given me this. Now gather and surmise. To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia.
Came this from Hamlet to her?
Good, madame, stay a while. I will be faithful. Doubt thou the stars are fire? Doubt that the sun doth move? Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. This, in obedience, hath my daughter showed me.
But how hath she received his love?
To my young mistress, thus I did bespeak. Lord Hamlet is a prince, out of thy sphere. This must not be. And then I precepts gave her, that she should lock herself from his resort, and he, repulsed, a short tale to make, fell into a sadness, then into a fast, thence to a watch, and, by the declension, into the madness wherein now he raves.
Do you think 'tis this?
It may be very likely.
Hath there been such a time? I'd fain to know that. That I positively said, 'tis so, when it proved otherwise.
Not that I know.
You know, sometimes he walks for hours here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At such a time, I'll lose my daughter to him. Be you and I behind and harass then. Mark the encounter. If you love her not, let me be no assistant to the state.
We will try it.
But look, we're saddened the poor wretch comes to read it.
Away, I do beseech you both. Away, I'll board him presently. How does my good Lord Hamlet?
Well, God of mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent, well. You are a fishmonger.
Not I, my lord.
Then I would you were so honest a man.
Honest, my lord.
Aye, sir. To be honest, as this world goes, is to be one man puts out 10,000.
That is very true, my lord.
Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive. Friend, look to it.
How say you by that? Still harping on my daughter? What do you read, my lord?
Words, words, words.
What is the matter, my lord?
Between who?
I mean, the matter that you read, my lord.
Slanders, sir. For the satirical rogue says here that old men have gray beards, that their faces are wrinkled, and that they have a plentiful lack of wit together with most weak hands. For yourself, sir, should be as old as I am if, like a crab, you could go backwards.
Though this be madness, yet there is a method in it. Will you walk out of the air, my lord?
Pull into my grave.
Indeed, that is, oh, the air. How pregnant sometimes his replies are. I will leave him and then suddenly contrive the means of meeting between him and my daughter. My honorable lord, I will most humbly take my leave of you.
You cannot, sir, take from me anything that I will more willingly part with all, except my life. Except my life. Except my life.
Fare you well, my lord.
My honored lord, my most dear lord.
My excellent good friend,
lord. No other occasion.
Were you not sent for? Is it your own inclining? Is it a free visitation? Come and deal justly with me. Come, hotly speak.
What should we say, my lord?
Why, anything, but to the purpose. You were sent for, and there is a kind of confession in your looks which your modesties have not cracked enough to color. I know the good king and queen have sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That you must teach me. But let me conjure you for the rights of our fellowship, be even and direct with me, whether you were sent for or no.
What say you? My lord, we were sent for.
I will tell you why. So shall my anticipation prevent your discovery, and your secrecy to the king and queen bolt no feather. I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth. Forgone all customs of exercise, and indeed, it goes so heavily with my disposition, that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. What a piece of work is man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties. In form and moving, how like a god. In apprehension, how like an angel. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. No, nor no woman either. Though by your smiling you seem to say so.
My lord, there is no such stuff in my thoughts.
Take note, remember thee, thy
Tip of thy tongue, thy roof of thy mouth, thy lips, and thy teeth.
One more.
Thy tip of thy tongue, thy roof of thy mouth, thy lips, and thy teeth.
You are welcome to Elsinore. Milo, will you see the players well bestowed? Come, sirs. Follow him, friends. We'll hear a play tomorrow. Can you play the murder of Gonzaga?
Aye, my lord.
We'll have it tomorrow night. You could, for a need, study some dozen or 16 lines in which I could set down and insert in it. Could you not?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that, Lord.
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I!
Why, what an ass am I! This most brave that I, son of a dear father murdered, prompted by heaven and hell to my revenge, must like a whore unpack my heart with words?
I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed all their malfactions. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father before my uncle. I'll observe his looks. If I do blench, I'll know my course. The spirit that I have seen may be the devil, and the devil hath power to assume a pleasing shape, yea, to damn me. I'll have grounds more relative than this. The play's the thing wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
Your father and myself will so bestow ourselves that seeing unseen, we may of your encounter frankly judge, and gather by him as he is behaved, if it be the affliction of his love or no.
Ophelia, walk you here. We will bestow ourselves. Read on this book that shows such an exercise may color through loneliness. I hear him coming.
To be
Or not to be?
That is the question.
whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings
end them? To die, to sleep, no more. And by asleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to.
'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep.
To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil?
The undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others we know not of.
Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all.
Good, my lord. How does your honor treat this many a day?
I humbly thank you well.
Well,
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a law, than the force of honesty could translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometimes a paradox, but now time gives it proof.
I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord. You made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sins? I am myself indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. We are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heaven.
get thee to a nunnery, go, farewell. Or if thou wilt need marry, marry a fool. For wise men know what monsters you make out of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too, farewell.
Oh, heavenly powers, store him.
God hath given you one face, and yet you make yourself another? Go on, I'll no more to it. We will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one shall live, the rest keep as they are. To a nunnery, go.
Oh, a noble line is here overthrown.
Love, his affections do not that way tend, nor when he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There's something in his soul, o'er which melancholy sits on brood, and I do doubt the hatch and the disclose will be some danger, which for to prevent he shall with speed to England. What think you on't?
Shall do well. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please. But let this queen mother all alone entreat him to show his grief. Let her be round with him. If she finds him not, to England send him.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
All right. You remember the exercise. Mary Mouse, bring it lion. And Mary Mouse, big lion. One more time. Mary Mouse, big lion.
Speak the speech. I pray you, as I pronounced it to you trippingly on the tongue. But if you King Hamlet, as many of our players do, I had selected the town criers for my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings. Pray you, avoid it.
I warrant your honor.
Then make haste. Observe my uncle. If his occulted yoke do not itself unkennel in one speech, it is a damned ghost we have seen. And my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's spit.
Lady, should I lie in your lap?
No, my lord.
Oh, I mean my head in your lap.
I, my lord. We're married, my lord.
Who? I?
I, my lord.
God, what should a man do but be married? For look you how cheerfully my mother looks. My father died within 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
So long. Oh, heavens. Died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet. Then there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life. Half a year.
For us and for our tragedy, here stooping to your clemency, we beg you hear us patiently.
'Tis 30 years, and Hymen did our hands unite communal in most sacred bonds.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count over here. Love be done.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My offered powers, their functions leave to do.
In second husband, let me be accursed. None wed the second, but who killed the first.
I do believe you think when now you speak, but when we do the torment oft we break. Purpose is but slave to memory. This world is not for I, not 'tis strange, that even our loves should with our fortunes change.
But here and hence, pursue me lasting strife. If once a widow, ever I be a wife.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirit grows dull and fain. I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Madam, how likely is the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
What do you call the play?
The mousetrap. 'Tis a knavish piece of work. But what of that? We have free souls. It touches us not.
very well. My lord, the queen would speak with you presently.
I will come to my mother by and by.
I will say so.
I like it not, nor stands it safe with us to let his madness reign. Therefore prepare you. I, your commission, will forthwith dispatch, and he with England shall along with you.
We will haste us.
My lord, he's going to his mother's closet. Behind the arrest, I'll convey myself to hear the process. I'll call upon you ere you go to bed.
Thanks, dear my lord. Oh, my offense is rank. It smells to heaven. It hath the primal elder's curse upon it. A brother's murder. Is there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow? Oh, forgive me, my foul murder! But that cannot be, since I am still possessed of the effects for which I did the murder. My crown, mine own ambition, and my queen. May one be pardoned and still retain the offense? Help! Angels! Make us say! Bow stubborn knees. All may be well.
Now might I do it.
Now he is praying, and so he goes to heaven. Am I then revenged? That would be scandal. To take him in the purging of his soul, he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No. Up, sword, and know a more horrid end.
When he is drunk asleep,
Or in his rage.
Or in the incestuous pleasure of his bed.
then trip him, that his heels may kick at heaven, and that his soul may be as hell, whereto it goes.
He will come straight. Look, you lay hold to him. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with.
Mother!
her fighting soul. Speak it.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you, that you do bend your eye on vacancy and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse?
On him, do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all.
Nor did you nothing hear?
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why, look you there. Look how it steals away, my father, in his habit as he lived.
This is the very point in which we pray.
It is not madness that I have uttered. Mother, for love of grace, confess yourself to heaven. Repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the contrast on the weeds to make them rancor.
Oh, Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twain.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and live the pure with the other half. Go not to my uncle's bed. Assume a virtue if you have it not. Refrain tonight. For this same Lord, I do repent. But heaven hath pleased it so to punish me with this with me.
One more word, good lady. Let not the bloat king tempt you again to bed, call you his mouse, and let him for a pair of breachy kisses make you ravel all this matter out. That I, essentially, am not in madness, but mad in craft. I must to England. You know that.
Alack, I had forgot. 'Tis so concluded on.
There's letter sealed, and my two schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will Adder's fang, they bear the mandate. They must sweep me away and marshal me to knavery. Come, sir.
Good night, mother.
How now? What hath befallen?
Where the dead bodies bestowed, my lord, we cannot get from him.
But where is he? Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper,
At supper. Where?
not where he eats, where he is eaten.
What dost thou mean by this? Where is Polonius?
In heaven. Send thither to see. If your messenger find him not there, seek him in the other place yourself.
O Hamlet, this deed, for thine especial safety to Denmark.
For England. Farewell, dear mother. My mother, father, and mother is man and wife is one flesh, and so, my mother, come for England.
Away. The letters are sealed. And England, if my love thou holdst that aught, by letters congruing to that effect, the present death of Hamlet. Do it, England.
She speaks much to her father, says there's tricks in the world and hands, and beats her here. Look, here she comes.
Where's the beauteous majesty of Denmark?
How now, Ophelia?
He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. I hope all will be well. We must be patient. I cannot choose but to weep, to put him and lay him in the cold grass. My brother shall know of it, and so I thank you for your good counsel. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night.
Follow her close. Give her good watch, I pray you. Alack, what noise is this? What is the matter?
Save yourself, my lord. Young Laertes and Riot's head overbears your officers. The rabble call him lord. They cry, choose me. Laertes shall be king.
Where is this vile king? I pray you give me leave. O thou vile king, give me my father.
Calmly, good Laertes.
That drop bastard. Christ coupled to my father, brands the harlot.
What is the cause, Laertes, that thy rebellion looks so giant-like?
Where is my father?
Dead.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with to hell allegiance, vows to the blackest devil I dare damnation. Only I will be revenged most thoroughly for my father.
Why now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman, that I am guiltless of your father's death, and am most sensibly in grief for it.
How now? What is that noise?
They bore him barefaced in the briar. Hey, Nonny, Nonny, hey, Nonny. In his grave rained many a tear.
Dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia, oh, heavens, is it possible a young maid's wits should be as mortal as an old man's life?
There's Rosemary. That's for remembrance. I pray thee, love, remember. And there's pansies. That's for thoughts. There's fennel for you. And columbines. There's room for you. And some for me. You must wear your room with a difference. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets. But they withered all when my father died.
Young Hamlet has slain your noble father.
So tell me why you proceeded not against these feats, so prideful and so capital in nature.
Oh, for two special reasons. The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks. The other motive is the great love the general gender bear for him.
So have I a noble father lost, but my revenge will come.
Laertes, was your father dear to you?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think that you did not love your father. What would you undertake to show yourself indeed your father's son? More than words?
To cut his throat in church.
Revenge should have no bounds. But, good Laertes, will put a wager on your head. He, being remiss, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease, or with a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in a passive practice, requite him for your father.
I'll do it. And for that purpose, I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mountebank, so mortal that where it draws blood, no cataplasm can save the thing from death.
When your motion, you're hot and dry, and that he calls for a drink, I'll have prepared him a chalice for the occasion, whereof but sipping, if he by chance escape your venom's stuck, our purpose may hold fair. How now, sweet queen?
One woe about to tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sisters drowned, Laertes.
Drowned. Oh, where?
There's a willow grows a slanted brook that shows his o'er leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come, of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples. There on the pendant boughs her coronet weeds, clamoring to hang, an envious silver broke. When down her reedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook, her clothes spread wide and mermaid-like the while they bore her up. Which time she chanted snatches of old tunes, as one incapable of her own distress, or like a creature natively attuned unto that element, although it could not be till that her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from the melodious lay to muddy death.
Alas. She is drowned.
Drowned. Drowned.
Too much water hast thou, poor Ophelia. And therefore I forbid my tears. Adieu, my lord. I have a speech of fire that fain would blaze, but that this folly doubts it.
Let's follow, Gertrude. so much I had to do to calm his rage. Now fear I this will give it start again. Therefore let's follow.
Has this fellow no feeling of his business that he sings at grave making?
Custom hath made it in him a property of easiness.
That skull had a tongue in it once. Sing. Whose grave is this, sir?
Mine, sir.
I think it be thine indeed, for thou liest in it.
You lie upon, sir, and therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, and yet it is mine.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman, then?
For none neither.
Who is to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she is dead.
How absolute the knave is. How long hast thou been a grave maker?
Of all the days in the year, I came to it that the day our last King Hamlet or came forth for us.
How long will a man lie in the earth ere he rot?
If he be not rotten before he die, he will last you some 8 year or 9 year. Here's the skull now. He lay in the earth 3 and 20 years.
Whose was it?
Sir, the same skull, sir, was yours, the king's jester.
Let me see it. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio, fellow of infinite jest. Here hung those lips that I've kissed I know not how often. Where be your jibes now? Your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar. No one now to mock your own grinning. White chapel. Now, get you to my lady's chamber and tell her, let her paint an inch thick. To this favor she must come. Make her laugh at that. To what base uses we may return, Horatio? Alexander died. Alexander was buried. Alexander returneth into dust. Imperial Caesar, dead and turned to clay, might stop a hole to keep the wind away. Soft, soft beside, here comes the king.
What ceremony else? Must there no more be done? Lay her in the earth and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violence spring. I tell thee, a ministering angel shall thy sister be, but thou liest out.
Sweet to sweet, fair Belle, I hoped thou shouldest have been my Hamlet's wife. I thought thy bride then to have decked, sweet maid, and not to have strewed thy grave.
Hold off the earth a while, till I have caught her once more in my arms.
brothers could not, with all their quantity of love, make up my sum.
What wilt thou do for her? Wilt thou weep? Wilt thou fight? Wilt thou fast eat a crocodile? I'll do it! Did thou come here to whine? To outface me with limping into her grave? I loved you ever, but it is no matter. Let Hercules himself do what he may. The cat will mew and the dog will have his day.
Strengthen your patience, and our last night's speech will put the matter to the present push. Good Gertrude, set some watch over your son.
Your lordship, there is laid a great wager on your head. Sir, you're not ignorant of what exploits Laertes is at his weapon.
What's his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
That's two of his weapons.
The king, sir, hath laid that in a dozen passes between you and him. He shall not exceed you 3 hits. It would come to an immediate trial if you vouchsafe an answer.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall, if it please his majesty. 'Tis the breathing time of day. Let the foils be brought.
You will lose this wager, my lord.
I do not think so. Since he went to France, I've been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds. Now, wouldst not think how all's here about my heart, but it is no matter.
If your mind is like anything, obey it. I would forestall their hither pair and say you are not fit.
Not a whit. We defy all agreed. There's a special providence in the fall of this arrow. If it be not now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. Give me your pardon, sir. I've shot my arrow o'er the house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, and you receive your offered love like blood, and will not wrong.
I embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly right. Give us the foils, come on.
Come, what do you?
I'll be your foil, Laertes.
You mock me, sir.
No, by this hand.
Give them the foils. Hamlet, you know the wager.
Very well, my lord. Your majesty has laid the odds o'er the weaker side.
This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This likes me well. These foils have all the length.
Aye, my good lord. Set me the stoops of wine upon that table. Now the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin, and you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
One.
No.
Judgment. A hit. A very powerful hit.
Well, again.
Say, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first, set it by a while.
Come.
Another hit. What say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It's the poison cup. It's too late.
Come to the third, Laertes, you but dally.
I pray you pass with your best violence, and I fear you may go wanton of me.
Say you so? Lo, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poisoned. I can no more. The king's to blame.
There's plenty better too. Then them, do thy work.
Oh, yet defending friends! I am but hurt!
Here, thou incestuous murderous damn thing! Drink off this poison! Is thy union here?
Follow my mother. He is justly served. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Heaven make thee free of it. I'll follow thee.
I am dead, Horatio. Oh, good Horatio. If thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, absent thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story. The rest is silence.
Thou cracks a noble heart. Good night, sweet prince. And angels, sing thee to thy rest.